There are several hiking trails in Hungary where you can achieve a badge when you finish it. You need to prove the competition mostly with stamps placed on a trail or in a near village, or sometimes you have to write down a code painted on a tree or get some data from a memorial like the year when it's made. In this video series, we are want to document our journey on one of these trails. I am talk about the one called Közép-Dunántúli Piros. From now on, I will refer as KDP trail. It's an approximately 290 km long walk in forests, fields, up and down. You can earn 4 badges, 3 from completing specific part of the trail and 1 from the full competition. The plan is that we will walk around 20 km at a time in one video, which is between 1 and 3 sections from the 31. At the beginning of each video, I will show you which stages we complete that day. As always, before we go anywhere, we have to say goodbye to our cats.
Baby.
Of course, we let our sunglasses at home. Fortunately, my wife had a constant feel of absence, so she realized it in no time. After we solved this seemingly insignificant problem, we were able to continue our journey. The truth is that in Hungary, the train always late, so as today. The 17-minute late was a little bit problematic due to the fact we only had 15 minutes to transfer. After a short panic, we decided to get off earlier and go to the planned ending and start from there. The ticket we received from the kind cashier was only valid from the same time as the bus should start. The less kind thing about it was that we couldn't board earlier than the scheduled departure time, cause the system marked our ticket as expired. The other not so kind thing was that, thanks to this, all the good seats were taken. But being seasick on a bus, as you sit backwards on top of the tire, was priceless anyway. We were half an hour late on the other end of the trail, but at least we finally arrived to start the hike. Let's take a quiz. Why is the image a little foggy? A. Because of the weather. B. I messed the camera setup. C. Headwind of an alien invasion? Or D. I forgot to take off the protective foil. If you choose D, congratulations, you won! After the first stamp of this journey, we headed to the forest to find some shelter from the scorching heat. After walking 2 hours mostly uphill, we arrived to the first rest point. We were hungry, but firstly we wanted our next stamp. A few of us decided to take rest in the holder, but fortunately they didn't bother us while we do what we must do. After a short break, we were ready to continue the journey. Finally, we arrived at our destination. After the last stamp for today, we decided to eat an ice cream and rest until the bus arrived. Then with full of experience, we went home. Overall, the hike was awesome. The only downside was the heat and the bugs which wanted to fly in our eyes. But at least we didn't forget the sunglasses, right? I will give 4 branch out of the 5 for this, and here are some statistics about the trail if you're interested. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, and if you want to see more, subscribe. Also don't forget to leave a comment if you have some idea how I can make the videos better.